What is going on, my witches and sorcerers? Back at it again with some more Witcher 3 goodness. Alrighty. When we left off, we were continuing to help out Belgard with their problems. See what other problems they need me to take care of. Get those mutagens. Why they decided to come back. So you're sitting inside my spell, you're not doing anything. Whatever. Not waste my time with some bullshit game mechanics.
Let's go.
Knock out this next part. There are the oil. Draconid. Oh, the beard's starting to get more fluffy. Need to find a barber and get it cut. Shave off the beard. In my opinion, Geralt looks better without a beard. Now, I go and collect what I am owed.
It's a pleasure to have you in Tucson. Faster.
Just get out of the way.
Lo and behold, I see better.
That's it, Roach.
Let's get a crack-a-lackin'.
Oh!
Take care of this last problem. Probably better off going up along the hill line. If we can't get into any mischief along the way.
The proud sorcerer, like to be climbed to a child.
Hey there. All right.
Alright, dear mate. Hold your horses. I'm assuming we're gonna be fighting bloody centipedes again. Well, not centipedes, but the plants. What do we got over here?
Ugly.
Got a nice little village.
Fast, Roach. Save me, sir! Faster! Faster! Left bullets! Save me, sir! Save me! Come on, come closer. Save me, sir! You did it! Just weeping wounds! Save me, sir! Prepare your soul! Never forgives, grey tufts! Save me, sir!
Guys, yeah. Oh, that kick.
Were it not for you,
Did you not know that Geralt is a descendant of Leonidas?
I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude. But I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Let's go, my dude.
Go. No time to lose.
I'll just Spartan kick the absolute piss out of one of those guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment on the video just to let me know that, you know, you appreciate me making these videos. A like goes a long way. Lets me know that I'm doing a good job.
I thank you again for your aid.
You are welcome.
Care to glance at my wares?
Tempting. Let's see what you have. Anything worth taking? By the looks of it, no. What I will get you to do, though,
See ya.
eventually we're going to get our combat down to the point where we're not taking so many hits. Just a little bit rusty, but we'll get there.
To Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
Alrighty. Knock that one off. Let's see what we have in the way of contracts. Big Game Hunter. You right there, Roach? Over here, buddy. There we go. You're not the smartest tool in the shed, are ya? I really wish I could dye my horse black. But alas, Geralt is a fan of the old chestnut horses. We'll just go up here and ride down.
I dreamt I was a wolf. Ow!
Get a cracker shack a lacking.
As if someone's really, but I mean really.
Go pick up this contract. Knock this one out and we'll go do some more side quests. Or we continue on with the main quest. Yeah, I feel like the side quests in on themselves are very entertaining as well.
Hey, over here!
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilmar.
That's it.
That should be better than fine.
I must insist, Count.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladar, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead.
Sure about
My
that.
guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a Parastysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A Paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
My dude,
Unusual
my dude,
contract.
you're paying me extra.
Yes, and I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
The full amount.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now. Enough to feed the tykes.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
Oh, I might kill it.
Tax us.
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close and keep your eyes peeled and look at
But one
there.
request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
What about bears? Can I kill bears?
No! What are you doing?
Oh, protecting you, my dude.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Know how close you want to get, my dude?
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help, Mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Repair Stysomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Don't mind that bear carcass over in the corner.
Dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
Come on.
Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds.
Wait!
Lightest
We were
vibrations.
to find a safe place for me first. Blast it!
Wait, Sabine.
I see you're simply unreliable. Next week,
What? Lost your nerve?
Gotta thank Yennefer for that grateful hint of standing behind the trap, or the Jörden's... what's his name? If you want to call it. Trap, spell, magic. You all know what I mean. Now, how do I get this last one to pop out? Sure, I destroyed all the mounds. Anyway, anywho, probably gonna get grizzled at because I killed them.
Place where I would have a good view. Instead, you ran into their lair.
Sorry, got carried away.
Jörden.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go, just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Ah yes, the painting.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. They will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Watch out! Giant centipedes!
But you killed them already!
Clearly not all. Get back!
Geralt! Save me!
Die.
Geralt! Save me!
Damn it.
Do not look in my direction!
Dick! Why I need the glasses.
That was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today.
God, it was like walking in on Freezer in the shower.
What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
No need to thank me. Gladly have more contracts like this.
Count's a wonder, ain't he? It's a sad injustice, the misfortune that's touched the family.
Misfortune?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his lass, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. Some of your shenanigans proved a little unnerving. Yet I still consider the day a success. Seems even witches have a sense of humour. Do something deranged at times. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm a wild and crazy guy.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
If I can get a loan from Cianfanelli, and if I were to put up my wife as surety.
Hey, over here, please.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Not at a...
Dude, you are a cheap fuck.
I knew we would agree term.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
If I can get a loan from Cianfanelli, and if
What's
I were
your
to put up my
flim-fligging step?
Where are ya? Oh, pick up with the urchins. Skedaddle, skadoodle.
Any type...
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Time I got back on the bed.
Alright. Now, should wrap up the game hunter.
If I can get a loan from Cianfanelli, and if I were to put up my wife as surety.
Come on. Come on. That's my lad.
Move it!
Get moving. See, now, let's go sit up on this hill for a minute and just admire that view.
Slow now.
See, does that not look like the Disney castle from here? That's a perfect view of Toussaint right there. know Roach is a mare, apparently, I'm being told. Not sure why it's not allowing me to run full pelt. I'm guessing because I'm within the tournament grounds. While we're here, we might as well shave off Geralt's beard.
Welcome, my good sir.
Stop.
Need a bit of grooming.
Let's just mess around and see what one will work. Shall we go with the old porno stash? I don't know, I'm not a fan of the goatee. Oh, let's check out the sideburns and the moustache. I think we found a winner.
My time's up. So long.
Okay, let's try and get a nice, decent view. Doesn't he just look dashing?
Need a bit of grooming.
Oh, if Geralt looked like that in the books, just... Nah, we're gonna go all nice and clean shaven.
My time's up. So long.
Move it.
Get out of the area.
She looked at me, all right. Looked right at me.
I love you.
Don't know who that woman was saying that she loves, but clearly she wasn't talking to me.
All is in order.
that we can actually halt. Hey, Roach. Get up there, bud. Come on, bud. There we go.
Let's go.
You stay here.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Alright. Said the afternoon, yeah?
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Nice meeting you. So long now.
Alright. I think we do a couple more quests. Painting was a quest. Not sure exactly what painting you're talking about, but I fear that we can't do it anymore.
Run, Roach.
And I'm probably going to cop a lot of
Come on, Roach.
flack for that. Oh. Run, Roach! Save yourself! quest in Beauclair. Well, we may be able to do that quest for the painting just yet. Ugh.
Run, Roach.
I've lots to do before it gets
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, we're practically heading into Beauclair anyway, so... be able to pick
Your reputation proceed.
second egg. Roach was broken.
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing.
I don't think I have it on the... There's Beauclair here, and I have no question marks on South of Grant Place. You've not discovered it yet. No, I haven't.
Whoa!
In the square. Which is pretty much right where I'm at.
Glad to see our illustrious grace summon such distinguished meetings.
Nice tune.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
The North must be a terrible barbaric land.
Out the way.
Come mates, come lords, come adventure lovers.
No two ways about it.
There's nothing here. I'm pretty sure I ignored him when he called out to me. I wasn't really interested in his little dilemma. Probably should have still taken Roach while I was in the city. Oh, come on! Faster! Okay, even at my normal speed, I can outrun yous. Alrighty. On all this way up here just to head down. Kind of annoying. I think Miss Anna Henra installed escalators around her palace. Making me do all this legwork. Now, there are some major characters that are in the books that don't show up in the games, like Milva and Angolami. I really wish we could have seen them in the game. Like, I wasn't really attached to Milva, and then she just, like, as I read the books, she just kind of grew on me. The look on my face right now is just one of pure disgust. Just absolute disgust. Come on. There we go.
Won't go. I simply whoa, friend. Calm down.
Wine. Sunlight captured in a bottle.
The wrong quest activated. Let's get going.
Move it!
Oh!
Cursed are the greedy, for fire devour them.
Where's the... This time...
Geralt is drunk 24 hours a day.
Eat, drink, and loosen your bonds, for you are in too small.
By the way, did you finish the house? I don't think I've been to the house at all as of yet.
Right.
Breed and last tramp on our
of my privacy.
Yeah, seriously, I don't think I've been to the house as of yet. Let's have a look. Pretty sure it's a main quest, isn't it? Yeah, see, I haven't even been to Beauclair, or not Beauclair, I mean to the house. I think you need like 40-50k to fix up the house.
Let's go.
Come on, Geralt. Meet Roach. Seriously?
What? Lost your nerve?
To cherry plant. Alright. After this quest, we'll go to the house.
Faster.
Oh, now you run. We'll get the money. The place. Don't stress.
Please, help!
What's this about?
Monsters! Monsters there, in the cave!
We managed to flee, but Hugo remains inside!
Hugo?
Our brother! He's still in there, inside! Help us find him! We'll pay you for your toil.
I could look into it, but it'll cost you.
How much would you take?
A reasonable price.
Fine. I'll look for him. You two stay out here. Fresh blood on the blade. Weapon was Hugo's, maybe. Warm and damp. Kikimores prefer cooler environments. Probably why they keep their distance.
Ja! Dizzards! Scoundrels! Tartmongers! They attacked me, but I fended them off. Now, they sent a brigand to finish the job.
What are you talking about? Ran into them outside, claimed monsters attacked. They ran, made it out, but you got stuck inside. They asked me to help you.
Is that what they told you? The lying weasels. More trickery on their part, I'm certain.
Whoa, slow down. What's this about?
I'm Hugo Monar. My father, Victor Monar, you may have heard of. A cognac distiller he was, famed for it. Before he passed, my brothers and I would quarrel over who would inherit the family business. So father decided he would force us to work together. He broke his still down into its parts. 3 of them he hid, telling each of us the location of one. When my brothers learned my part, the last, was hidden in here, they decided they did not need me anymore. They decided to cut me out of the business. Literally. We argued, fought. The noise must have woken the beasts. My brothers ran for the mouth, while I ran deeper in.
What about the missing part? Find it?
No. I know only that it's in this cave, likely at the bottom of a pool. I feel awkward to ask, but as I am wounded, would you be kind and retrieve it?
Fine, I can do that.
But you must know, I cannot pay you well.
Figured as much. Start producing cognac, I'll come by for a discount.
That I promise you.
Wait here. Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Really?
Found the missing part. Really hid that well, your father.
Oh, that's fantastic. Your pay. It is not much, I know. But I promise you good prices. The best, once the tavern is open again.
Hold you to that. Now let's go. Brothers are probably getting antsy.
Wait, see there? My brothers. They've rounded up some thugs. They mean to attack me.
We don't know that.
Would you try to tell me it's a coincidence? That they return with an armed band? They've come for the last part of the still. They would kill me for it. Please, you may only hope. Kill them.
Yeah, you gotta love hey with imaginary money.
You want that?
Well, perhaps not them, but the other roughs, for certain. As to my brothers, I don't know. You couldn't perhaps render them harmless? Will you defend me?
I'll leave this up to viewer choice.
Have much of a choice.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. I shall wait here.
Ah, Witcher! What are you doing?
Teaching you some decency.
He's gone mad! Hold him back!
They got what they deserved.
Maybe they did mean well.
I, for one, do not believe it. They were overcome with greed, ready to do anything to wrest the last part of the still from me. Besides, you did not kill them. They will come too, soon, having learnt a valuable lesson, I trust.
No, I'm pretty sure I cut one of their heads off.
Time we went our separate ways. Good luck, whatever you decide to do.
I thank you, Witcher. Fare thee well.
I mean, these poor souls, they had no chance attacking a Witcher in a corridor. Alright, let's go to Corvo Bianco. And we'll start and do up our house. Roach. Come here, lassie. Not today, Simba.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah, that's whatever you were talking about for you.
Hey, yeah.
Because we want our lovely Yennefer to come and live with us in our beautiful mansion.
In the cellar. Gotta be. Rivermuck carried the body in his cart. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws. Spread. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimor. Or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be.
have enhanced black blood though?
Footprints. Small, bare feet. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Let's replenish our stock. And that fight went a hell of a lot smoother than it normally does. Crispy ass bitch.
Stinks.
Very perceptive for Geralt.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen.
Depends on which body we're talking about. The one that I'm looking at, or the dead one that I just left in the corner.
In the throat. A pouch bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Yeah, don't think that was the, smartest move, Geralt, to leave a sentient hand in your pocket.
But not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far.
Grab his ass, grab his balls, give him a little tickle. Could always say that Geralt, if Geralt gets lonely, he could always use a good hand job. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hand's more likely to rip off Geralt's dick anyway. Don't tell Yennefer that she's been replaced by a hand. One thing that hand's better at than Yennefer, and that's a good old hand job. Actually didn't realize how close my house was to the tournament ground.
Ooh. Oh. Disrespect. Never you. The air here is such that one is never handled.
Glitched out. Alright, dude, just pop into existence, you Harry Potter looking mofo. What's the time? Probably got another 20 minutes left of gameplay and call it a night.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine.
I said go find your parents!
And the dragon.
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, Is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldacia, too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Yeah, before I start slicing kids. I'll do it.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it.
Eat shit.
We have to help him.
You may have to.
For honor! Onward!
Lest for lightning, when this heaved its foundation, the roar sinks not into earth. How can the Witcher with one mighty pound fight the beast, its plans confound? Out, out, big flame, and thus the Witcher's life will stop. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster that flew. The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk.
Shut up, boy.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
I take orders from you. Do what I want.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no.
You wish to marry him? We all know you do. But
Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Nah, Geralt wouldn't bed her. Not after Dandelion's had it.
With his tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien,
oh, and you've been doing absolutely swimmingly so far.
Some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved, but we did not grant it. He could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him
Florins dating from various times.
Loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were... Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
Yeah, you gotta have the old rustic touches on the armor.
Respect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
God, I wish she had punched him out. Oh. Geralt getting a sneaky looky look at the Duchess's royal jewels, so to speak. Alright.
Your Grace seems right at home.
Anyway, we're going to end it here, and we're going to pick up with this quest tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I've been Venomized Nero, and have a great night.